cast list might read like the introduction to an old music hall joke, but this is no laughing matter. What have a hotel manager from Rwanda, a student from Congo, and a rabbi from North London got in common? In this instant, Rusesabagina is on his way to the home of the British Prime Minister as part of his role as a patron of the Save the Congo campaign. It is a cause close to his heart.
Hello, sir.
We're here to hand in a petition to the Prime Minister.
Why are you in London?
Well, I'm in London because I have been invited by this organization called Save the Congo, which is involved and very much involved in campaigning against what is going on in Eastern DRC, Democratic Republic of the Congo, where since 1996, a kind of proxy war has been going on, and up to now, approximately 7 million innocent civilians have been killed. So I'm a humanitarian, a human rights advocate who has been traveling the world, and London is one of my steps.
Rusesabagina became involved after being contacted by a student, Vava Tampa, who saw many parallels between the violence that still plagues Congo now and what happened in Rwanda in the past.
That genocide was a crime against the Rwandan people, a crime against not just the African, but a crime also against humanity, a crime against man, a crime against the entire international community.
7 million people in 11 years.
Rabbi David Mitchell uses Rusesabagina's story in his teaching and compares him to another man whose experiences were turned into a film.
I understand why Paul's called the Oscar Schindler of Rwanda, and I can't begin to imagine what he went through, and I can't begin to convey my admiration for his courage and what he managed to do. None of us know what we would do in that situation, and he clearly made some choices and saved an awful lot of lives.
Hotel Rwanda celebrated the life of an extraordinary man, a man who had witnessed a terrible past but is capable of wishing a better future on others.
At a given time, of course, the whole family and everybody, because each and every Rwandan is traumatized, kind of. We noticed that people were trying to run away from what we saw, from what we went through. But this was not the best solution, because we were keeping all of that within ourselves, not talking about it. And then when the very day when I started speaking out, talking about it, I noticed that the best therapy is to speak out. Once you get the message out, you share with others. You at least feel relieved once you share, you talk to other people. Tell them your concerns. Tell them what you went through. You have people who listen to you. Once you have people who listen to you, then the problem is slowly solved. And this, we did the same as a family and as friends. We are still doing it.
Vava Tampa and Rabbi David Mitchell are delighted to have Rusesabagina as someone to deliver their message.
I don't know how he manages to live with those ghosts. I'm sure they're there somewhere, but he's clearly using that energy, that those memories, the pain and everything else. He's channeling them into his work that he does for human rights and his work he does to raise awareness. And I guess if you are going to survive and if you are going to have to live with those nightmares, and I'm sure there are nightmares too, then at the same time there must also be a place where you can put all that stored up energy, all that frustration, perhaps anger, perhaps pain, into something really positive. And the fact that he can do that is remarkable.
It's a recognition of that when I'm abused, that you are also abused, that we are connected. You know, in Africa, there is this belief. It's Ubuntu. It was developed by Desmond Tutu, Archbishop Desmond Tutu. It's about the interconnectedness of human beings. That we are one people. It's about embracing the other, going the extra mile for the betterment of the others.
Rusesabagina's mission now is to make sure that other people will never experience the horror he was subjected to. It is a task he is tackling with enthusiasm and humility.
I'm angry and not angry at the same time. I'm not angry because this is in human nature. I'm not angry because should be my mission to travel the world, convince those ones who are not convinced, teach them that the best way to live is not to kill, but to save lives. And to save lives not with guns, but with words.